You can see low morale on that center battle mage. Oh yeah, the spider's dead, but spider did his job, right? Spider saved 2 crit flanking hero shots. I'm so annoyed that it cleared the stun too. Like, all right, does it do everything? Really? It makes your character frontlineable, 200 health, strength for extra damage, and cures negative status effects. Oh no, we're actually dead on the hero. Oh, I wasn't expecting anybody to be hit that much, but apparently we are. Do I lose spells now too? Oh no. That's super bad. I guess I did need the... I don't have 2,000 health apparently, so it's a problem. Fucking spell. Why would it be no casting with your leader in the void? It's gonna be a huge amount of morale back for him. His units are low on morale though. Yeah. No, I can cast. What kind of garbage is that? Oh no, I can't. The casting thing is enabled, but the actual casts are not. Or rather the other way around, right? It's actually a huge problem. Thought we were winning, but I'm not sure we are now. I guess baited. I guess I should have gone there. Alright, adjacency is this unit. How do these tiles work? I can only go... I can't reach anyway. So that is as good as that. It's actually better. So we go here. Pick this, I guess. Into here, we're looking for a stun. Stun, nice. Okay. Alright, we've got single attack there. It's pretty big. Sunder plus an attack in there. We can get on melee range. That's not a melee, though. The Warg can hit here. Warg does multi-attacks, though. Yeah, I'm annoyed about our... annoyed about our lack of flanking here. Or our lack of special flank. Distract, whatever it's called. No leap. Complete unit kills are super good for us. Tons of morale damage. I don't know why my people are not improving morale. Because my leader died, I guess. They hate being happy. That's a melee. I really don't care about that unit. I'm pretty sure if I attack in melee with my leader, it doesn't give me any bonuses for it. And I guess if he snipes my leader at 80 health, I just lose. I guess. Yeah. Alright, what's our last unit? The pike and then the leader. Where's his low hit point? He managed to heal it? Oh, he just doesn't have a low hit point anymore because it got huge heals off the permanent HP buff? No, where's his other Dark Warrior? I don't know. I killed it. I don't remember killing it. Oh, it was in the middle? I thought it was a caster. It was a Dark Warrior. It was one of these? Okay. I thought it was a Warlock. Oh, it's so bad that we left all the Warlocks alive. And out of melee. Okay, so flanks are morale hits again. But I don't actually see low morale in any of his units anymore. They're actually in neutral morale. We're actually losing the morale battle now. Yeah, I think that's gotta happen. I'd really like to stay in trees on this unit, or other. Am I in a tree right now? I am. I can't shoot from there, so this is low cover. What's the difference in cover values? Is it just all cover values are the same? I feel like it isn't. I feel like one is like high and one is like low. Like trees are better, right?
You have returned.
Cover bonus is the same. Interesting. Thanks, Jarf. I wonder if worth bringing this unit over. I think not. Let's hedge. Spell is so powerful in this fight. I'm a little worried my team's gonna rout. We'll see. Yeah, I feel like we played this okay. I wish we had placed the hero in the safer position for less damage. I just didn't think I could be one-tapped with no spell from opponent. And we checked cooldowns. So I'm kind of surprised how quickly our hero just evaporated. That was a good turn for us. Exactly. I have a 30% evade ratio, and we were at full health, and it was just... I was just shocked to see that happen. Okay. So Spider's still at a range for web. You can jump. I think that might be kills over there. So this pike can only get there. It's going to turn our back to flank. Might still be worth. Is it one attack or two there? Just one because of the slow. This is blocking to give his casters time, which is really annoying. These units die if I go forward. It might still be worth it. Like morale damage is starting to get very valuable. This unit's a small unit, so it's resistant to ranged attacks. These guys aren't, though. I really want to get wet for this, but I don't think it matters what I want. Yeah, but the thing... yeah, anyway. So there, a leap and a attack on that. Does that even work? So we're facing the wrong direction. Does it have to be there to get the full setup? We could kill this unit. I wonder if these go to break or not. He's only at -24. It's -60 to break. He's a million miles. Have we seen a single mana addict reduction in morale yet? I feel like we haven't seen that trigger at all. Am I just imagining that we should be seeing these? Feels wild to me. Kind of like keeping this guy out of harm's way. It just triggered? Okay. So I just didn't see it. That's fine. We have multi-attacks off the Sunderer. We can get to that tile. This guy also triple attacks. This is actually a super good warg attack here. It's too bad it's not flanked for the massive... I don't know if flanked does... I think flank's just to the individual unit. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, so I think we just do this next. Does that kill? It says yes. Don't want to get wet on this character. Do we want to move through? I want to get this guy throwing, so we're gonna move out of there. So, and I want this. I think this guy has the range to get in there too. Actually, he probably doesn't. Is he still wet? Is that why I'm slowed for everything? No. Okay, why can't you move through this? Because this eats all of my... It would be that tile. So we actually can attack from that tile with the pikeman. So we don't want to use that. So it wants to be this character. And we're gonna move the Sunder. And which way the Sunder are moving? Through this way, right? So these two are both moving. So this guy can move here and try to kill. I think. I don't want to block this tile either. So I think it's here. An attack. Okay. Any morale breaks? No, it's too bad. Any cover over here? No cover. Do I have sprint? No. Pikeman can't reach, of course. It'd be too easy. The Sunderer actually can get in melee. That's actually pretty good too. Sunderer's a skirmisher, so holds melee down. %50 on the ferry. Okay. Spearman can't reach, right? Okay. I mean, I wonder if I could have avoided the swamp tile by attacking a different hero stack. I don't know if they were all on swamp or not. How do I use the pikeman for zone of control? I can't reach the pikeman, right? Pikeman can't reach the enemies. So I can't zone of control with the pikeman. Just move warlocks forward. Does he though? Can he just run the zone of control with one unit and then have free actions on the other two? And can he move into the water if he wants? Is there a flank anywhere here? I could attack the hero for a flank. Hero's morale is just fine though. I think this is here with the spider, right? Just going hoping that would open up more. Get a 90% on the warlock. This unit wants to move forward. I think that's what you guys want anyways, but that's where I want it anyways, so that's fine. Get a 70% there on this guy, seems just fine. Okay, where's the Sunderer going though? To here with the throw? At a 90, that's pretty nice. We do that. But I have to run through the fucking water. Maybe we leave that for this guy. He can get there in one. Get there in one. That's a 70 there though. Anywhere else a 70? Get a 90 in there. I think we take 90. Get wet on the hero for it. Bleeding. Do we go for the kill and try to break here? I'm not sure. Any other attacks? No. Ah, the archer. Can't get shots on that 70 though. This fairy is still not in melee. It kind of is actually. Alright, where's my attack on this guy? I feel like flank attacks there would be worth so much. Can't get him though. Could back the archer up. Actually, don't even want to back the archer up though. I mean, we can maybe make it so the fairy can't kill us and the hero has to come melee us. And the melee might not even get us. It's a little tempting. Like, what is this unit doing? This damage is not good here. There's a tree there. That's perfect. Who knew there was a tree there? I had to zoom out to find the tree. It's literally entirely invisible right here. That's a tree tile, chat. Aren't we in a position that's equally good to a tree tile right now? We are. Pretty unexcited about that. Is that killing momentum? Isn't he level 4? Oh no, he just walked the zone of control, I see. Just look at that damage on the wet. Wet is so ridiculous in this map. It's doing so much work for him. He's got 3 warlocks and a water fairy. Like, fuck off. I wonder if, I gotta look at the terrain. I wonder if we could have picked a non-swamp tile to engage on. I just forget that maps are tied directly to tiles. Double crit too. Feels bad. Spider's still up though. Okay. Take your morale. Okay. These are flanks. Does morale damage. He's bleeding too off the spider. Opponent is not happy. He's typing to me the same types of things I'm telling you guys. His complaints are stun RNG, RNG on summoning hunting spiders, and missed rolls on some of his ranged attacks, which is totally legitimate. I've been complaining about the swamp and his RNG all the way through this as well. So this is not to poke at him whatsoever. I'm just amused that he, like me, is also like, fuck this shit. There's some garbage going on here. Is he out of mana? His hero's dead, and he is out of mana both, so yes. Alright, what do we kill here? I feel like we need to melee this fairy immediately. This unit can die. If we move these out of the way, the warg maybe kills it. Why won't you go to this tile without walking through the water? Is it really necessary I eat the debuff to move to this tile? Can't you just go where I want you to go without, like, I even pathed you halfway there. I can't make it move not through the water, so at the minimum I'm going to get water debuff here. Yeah, 2 lightning spells on his hero. He's got a lightning orb to go with my wet debuff, a frost spell, single target kill, and a lightning spell. Yeah, but what's a debuff? I refresh it by walking through it, right? Maybe it doesn't matter. It feels like it matters. Yeah. Sunder doesn't get slowed. Well, it shouldn't matter. If I path to here first, it's the same number of tiles. It's 2 either way. Should avoid the wet, right? Okay, we really need to break it this turn, because she can just turn and burst my hero when some of these cooldowns come off. Haven't fired here yet. My plan is to flank this thing to death, so that's a good start. Am I ever going to get an adjacency there? No. Okay. Chunk on the morale train. Minus 39. Some kills here would be good. Can definitely kill that. I can kill it with the Sunder outright. I'm not actually sure I can. Says I can't. Have to get one other. I feel like the wolf could do it. The wolf and I feel like these two could kill that. Could save something, but I have to move these two is the problem. Spider is not zone of control. You can just walk over here. He could web. Oh my god, I got spider web up. Well, less impressive than I was hoping for, sadly. I think we want the pike in here. I want this guy in melee so he can't cast that shitty spell. Does he have sprint up still? We really don't want to be lightning evocation right now. Or sundered. So I think that means the pike needs to go here. It needs to look like that. Which means no damage, sadly. I think we also want another melee here just to lock these guys in. So I think the Sunder wants to go here. He's got zone of control. Probably take that attack. I'm just not sure yet. Gotta see if this unit dies. We'll move to our lucky tile. Then it's this unit through to here. This warg is 2 attacks, so that's fine. Any of these lucky tiles? They're not. We'll go here for max zone of control, I guess. Alright, hopefully this is enough. It is. Morale very low. That's what I like to see. Still not broken, though. Alright, we've got a crossbow shot, a razorback shot, and a stab off this. I'm most scared of the fairy, I think. Fairy's hard to kill, too. But the fairy can... Yeah, I think we need to... It's not flanks. Neither of these are flanks. The fairies are facing us. Is that a flank? 30%. We're not taking that. 70 there. I guess we take here. Crits are nice. Okay. Here's high model count. That's a good point. Alright, what are we taking with this? But we might be able to kill. What is that? Is that lucky again? It is 50% there. 90 here. I'm so worried they're going to burst my hero again. Alright, this is just a defend. Because if I attack either way, we give up the flank. Okay, we don't want to put Pathfinder. I want to get in here for flank shots for breaking morale. These both cost full action points to move, right? Yeah, okay. So we try for another flank shot on this guy. Oh, and I could have gotten him overwhelm tactics if I had moved that in earlier. Yeah. Ah, there goes the morale break. It actually broke off of mana addicts, right? Close fight. Hey, for this goose. Okay, I don't know what else I can kill here. I don't think I can kill that, which is the one I want to kill. Maybe I can block it enough that it can't do anything. How many shots do we get? Does it matter if I kill here, chat? Anyone know? I only ever do this because I assume it matters. Yeah, right? If I want to try to do this because I want to complete kill his units, right? So his units can't have a chance to revive. I think the game ends here, but your point is well taken. Your point is taken here anyways. We only get 1 attack there anyways, 2. Wonder if max HP has anything to do with this at all. It depends if I was going to sunder or not. I think I am attempting to. Does it matter which tile? Can anyone else reach it? Can the spider reach with jump? His jumps up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Yeah, actually can, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Does matter. We have a physical stab here too. Does it kill? Sure doesn't. Spider's gonna do almost no damage. What's my chance to hit? Pretty low, right? Still only 45. I think we just want to crit here. 45 there, apparently. Easy kill. All right. Hero gets away. It's his ruler too. Wait, I thought we killed his ruler. We did kill his ruler. This is the resurrection, I guess. Okay. Last guy was the ruler. Oh. Wait, I have no idea which was which. I killed the hero, left the ruler. Huh. Alright, so we lost Vampire Spider, 2 Hunter Spiders. We lost our ruler. And we lost both our melee. Okay. Alright. So some thoughts here. They're all swamp tiles, so all the tiles he was sitting on, that's not a swamp tile. So I could have actually, if I engaged the scout as opposed to his hero, it would have pulled his 2 hero stacks in and we could have avoided swamp. So could have done that better. I think we have... What else do we have? We have people now, right? Because we captured a hero. We've got the dude in prison. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Oh, he's surrendering. Okay, I thought he was saying... I thought he was going to say he was going to play on. Okay, so he's going to surrender here. We're going to start a bigger map, I think is the goal here. Alright. GG, Kidgen. Close fight. Fucking hero getting bursted. I think I'm gonna want something about that rule, about that spell. I'm taking it in my games, Tomb of Souls, specifically for that spell. I didn't know about the HP stacking until last night. I've been taking it because it's an AoE debuff clear and one-time HP buff, which I thought was good enough with strength. So I kind of want that taken care of. I've seen it in now the last... I'm playing it against Kidgen today, played it against Red yesterday, playing it myself. I think there's probably something too powerful about it, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe no multicasting on the same units, but how do you prevent that, Red, right? Maybe you just have to use it as a clear or a one-time buff and you just can't clear again. Maybe that's the rule. Because it's not a problem till the massive HP stacking multiple times. Hey, Kidgen. Yeah, I got pretty lucky on my summons for sure. You were using a pretty broken spell there. Your hero having 9,000 health was pretty ridiculous. That fight being in the swamp. Did you know it was going to be in a swamp? Did you notice? Costs skulls, not mana. It can't be spammed. Of course it can be spammed. How many times have you cast that spell prior to fighting me? Never, right? So how many times did you cast it in that fight? 4 times and you ran out of mana? That's why you wanted there? I'll believe you. Sure. I could have engaged your scout and avoided the swamp. So maybe a mistake on my part. How much mana did you have total, by the way? Did you have 70 casting points going into that fight? Yeah, skulls are super easy to accumulate when you're fighting a lot and you fight nonstop. I'm kind of curious. Next turn you have 70, you only had 50? Why do you have 50? Doesn't your ratio give you numbers based on the number of battlecasters you bring to a fight? So why did you only have 50? Plus you used more than 50. Didn't you? You cast a 10, 10, 15, 15. No, you cast exactly 50 points worth of spells. It was plus 5 each, sure, but you had 4 battlecasters, 3 warlocks and a fairy, that's 20. You have a mage ruler, right? Because you had overchannel. And your mage ruler is level 5? So your mage ruler was 1 higher than mine, and I've got 45. Fairy doesn't give it? Yeah, I know, but... Okay, I guess I thought the math was going to be Warlock, 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 15. Fairy, 20. My base, 45. So 65. 20 plus 45 is 65. And then another 5 for having 1 higher level. So I thought it should have been 70. But I can see it with the fairy being 65. So I don't know why it would be 50. Anyway, surprise to me. I was counting your mana. Sorry, not 50, 50 base. Yeah, 50 base plus another 15 off casters for 65, and the fairy didn't count. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Good. Anything you want to add about that fight? I know you're typing and I'm talking. You did not like my summons, that I got lucky on them. Sure. I didn't like the swamp. You apparently planned for that, so definitely in your favor, the swamp terrain there. The fact that all my characters are fucking wet to make your frost nukes do more damage, and you had a lightning orb, is ridiculous. Right, that's the two things wet affects, is lightning and frost. I was pretty scared of that fight. You missed the refill on the outpost. I canceled my outpost upgrade to get the alacrity, because you can't use alacrity while your outpost is upgrading. Yeah. I was kind of curious about your hero levels too. I felt like I took a lot of fights, but you must have been taking bigger fights. Did you take a wonder at all? I'm interested in low world threat. That sounds interesting. Thanks, Stinker Dinker.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
No wonders, couple big fights with low count units. Yeah, that makes sense. The warlocks are going to be super strong for that. I saw you. We got pulled in as an observer into your fight versus the nightmare. So the fire-based summon stack that you cleared the infestation on, and we watched those warlocks crush that. Yeah, kill the fire giant next turn. Exactly. They're going to be super weak to your frost. Yeah, I thought Did you notice my hero name, Gidgeon, or my? Yeah. I'ma rush you. Too subtle for you. Well, we got what we wanted from Barbs, right? Like, I don't get to play this way very often. It's kind of fun to do it. I don't know. I mean, this was what, a turn 10 game? This is how the single players often feel to me. This is close spawns, by the way. Not planes. I play a lot of far spawn. What, a lot? I play a couple of far spawn 1v1s too, which are a little bit more reasonable for distance, but it's still hard to get more than one fight. I think maybe you could come back from here. I'm far enough away that I can't siege your capital for 2 turns, but I don't know how you get an army that handles my army by the time I get there. Especially if I drop an outpost for healing along the way. It's a 7% for each summon, and we got very lucky if that's the case. Yeah, that map was so shit for us. It was so bad for us. If it was a different map, I could kite you better. Maybe. So I could move around a little bit and wait for the mana addicts to screw you. Your power comes from, yeah, your 2 extra battle mages you start with for sure. Are you not, I guess I don't know what your money reserves or mana reserves. How much mana do you have? Can you link your stats in, like, the top panel of your stats in Discord for me? Thanks. I wish I could see, like, XP taken across the course of the game, because I almost, man, maybe it wasn't worth the 2 turns it took me to siege down this city. I really don't know. Because the experience level on our heroes was significantly different going into that fight. 200 mana, 251 gold. What does it cost to end 34 souls remaining after that fight? You cast Soul Thing twice? How many souls is it per nuke? It's not that much, right? 20 maybe? 15? You cast it 3 times and it's 10 per. So you had another 3 more casts of that skill on level 10. Yeah, all the people telling me souls are limited are full of shit. Like, they might be limited if you spam that spell all the time on the world map, but why would you be doing that, right? You don't need it for creeping. I don't even use mana on creeps 98% of the time because it's just better to save it for summons and fighting. Yeah. Seems like a super OP ability. It's kind of cool though, because you can see how fun it is to actually be able to use the hero's front line. I don't know what the percentages were on the stuns, Kitchen. I didn't even look. I think I checked your hero's resistance for the first one, but I didn't look after because I was making conditional decisions based on whether or not the stuns hit about how I was going to proceed with the turn. And then I can't check combat logs, it will crash the game. Yeah, but that stupid soul spell not only buffed your health again, but cleared the stun. I mean, like, come on. Pay a high cost by choosing Soul's Tomb. No, you don't. You don't pay a high cost at all. You have to... The shadow magic is super good in PvP. Knowledge for hero kills works versus cities and elite heroes on the map for mob camps. All-Seeing Eye is a big science boost, depending on your playstyle. And Magic Origin upkeep is good. So the first 3 on the Shadow Origin are all very good. And souls are basically an extra resource that you get to play with that you get by doing the things you'd be doing already. It's not a high cost of taking it. It's one of the better tomes out there, right? Like, the spell is that good. Like, the Dispel alone is amazing for, like, spot clearing of, like, stuns and shit. Anyway. I mean, you're not wrong in the sense that it costs you a tome, but, like, if I'm banning Tome of Souls or a Tome of Horde for Spawnkin, I mean, it's not just Spawnkin, it's Spawnkin and, what's the summoner? War Master or whatever it is. Tome is only 2 damage spell. I don't know what that means. Only 2 damage spell. The damage spells are not good. Oh yeah, and summon irregulars, that's right. That's another good one. I mean, if we look at that breakdown of that, we can check real quick. We're going to start another one here in a minute, chat. I'm just, I mean, I take this tome, basically the only ability on this I care about is Summon Wild Animal. I like Mark of Prey, though. It's good for focusing, too. But those 2 are really the only 2 I care about in this entire tome. If we look at the, where is it in here? The other tier 1s, I think that's on my top 3. I take that almost every game, Tome of Souls right now. Hellmasters, I don't find building early units to be worth anything. Your early units you start with, and then your early units that you summon. And like 7-turn building a unit is so irrelevant. What am I looking for? I'm looking for tomes, which are here. We're looking at level 1s. And we're looking at souls. Soul Collector is a decent passive. I believe it's a novice, so it can... you need to take 2 support skills to move on. 2 novice level support skills to move on. Restore is decent, but there's often not a second one. This is fine. It's just damage to basically all the enemies that you attack more than once, which is fine. Soul Overflow is fucking busted. The other ones are not great. But they're fine. They're just not great, right? So, one really good one here, a bunch of medium ones here. So, not worth it at all. Soul Collector? I think Soul Collector is fine. To get to tier 2 of support skills, like, what is the second support skill you're taking? They're so weak, the initial support skills. Soul Overflow is good, but ban worth? Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to restrict this in the future. Because I think the 20 HP stacking permanently is, I don't think, intended. And it shouldn't keep stacking. You don't go support, you go Magic Tree. Yeah, well, if you're... I'm not saying take that every time. I'm saying that the one of the other things, which is, we're talking about the impact of Tome of Souls. One of the other things Tome of Souls does for you is it unlocks a hero ability. And the hero ability is positioned nicely. Some of the hero abilities are positioned terribly because they're up against skills that you want in the base hero trees. And this is not one that's competitive with the base hero tree skills that you care about. It's actually an enabler. It makes it so you don't have to waste one of your support picks. You get something of value for your heroes. That's also on the Tome of Souls, which is my point for what I was talking about here. Yeah, if you want to go support, for sure. If you don't want to go support, sure. I was actually surprised. This is the second time in 2 days I've run into battle mages being better than I expected. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of nukes in there. Those nukes just don't tend to be all that great versus the PvE, but I think in PvP, I think I'm becoming a battle mage or a battle caster hero build believer. So I don't know.